We surrounded the area, walking cautiously with the cover of the trees and the tall, rocky walls, until we reached a path that led into our target entrance. I looked at Tails and gestured at the place. He understood my signal and sent Teapup to do his part. The drones flew towards the robotic dog as soon as they detected him, starting to shoot at him. Teapup evaded their shots gracefully while shooting at them with his laser, destroying them one by one. Some of the guards rushed away with their weapons ready, in order to climb all the way to the rooftop and deal with Teapup. Our distraction had worked. We ran towards the base, and the guards that had stayed to secure the entrance began to attack us when we stepped in. I activated my shield and blocked their shots. I approached 2 of them, hurting the leg of one with my sword before puncturing the shoulder of the other. Nicole disintegrated the weapons of a group of 3 robotic guards with the shots of her pixel glove, leaving them angry and confused. She then brawled with them with quick and effective moves while teleporting around them. A guard approached me from behind and cuffed my arms with his, then another pointed his weapon at me. I rapidly bent forward while bringing myself down, making the guard that was holding me fall to the ground as well. Then Tails approached him and brought himself down while hitting the back of his neck with his elbow. I got to my feet and activated my shield again, blocking the shots of the other guard just in time. I ran towards him and thrusted my sword into his side. Then I kicked him in the snout, finally neutralizing him. The guards that had climbed to the roof began to shoot at us from there. Nicole teleported to the roof and disintegrated their weapons while Teapup shot at them with his laser. The turrets began to activate afterwards, but right when Nicole heard their buzzing sound, she shot at them with her pixel glove, turning them into mere vanishing pixels. She looked at me with a smile, and I nodded at her with the same expression of victory. She teleported and appeared next to me, then Tails and Teapup reunited with us. We ran towards the entrance, a tall metallic door secured by code. I looked at Nicole and only had to say her name. She nodded at me and aimed her gloves at the door, shooting right away and disintegrating it. We finally got in the base, entering a large and dark hallway, as just a few dim lights illuminated it. Several more guards stood in our way. Nicole dealt with the robots, while Tails and I battled the blood and flesh ones. Teapup helped, taking down both robotic and organic guards, making our job easier as always. After dealing with them, we kept rushing through the dark hallways of the place. I asked Tails and Nicole to find the prisoners and take them to a safe place, either being roboticized or not. Nicole knew how to neutralize the robots, as the majority of them were hostile, against their will, that's for sure. She put them in some kind of sleep mode indefinitely, so we could turn them back to normal when Rotor finished the de-roboticizer he was working on, a plan that included the guards as well. On the other hand, the prisoners that hadn't been roboticized yet had to be sent to a temporary refuge in Knothole so they could be relocated to safer locations. Nicole and Tails went to find the prisoners, while my duty was to find whoever was in charge. I went up the staircase that was at the bottom of the hallway and reached the second floor of the base. Everything was strangely clear and calm, but I kept hurrying anyway. I opened several doors in my way, finding no one, only rooms that served as storage. After running and exploring more, I found a last door, different to the others. It was larger and had a more polished look. Before I could figure out how to open the password-protected door, it opened automatically before me. I took a step backward instinctively. Then I saw him inside the room, Aldrich the Bobcat, standing before a group of roboticized and organic prisoners. All of them were wolves, sitting on the floor, tied up with a large metallic cable. The crying of the yet organic prisoners reflected pure fear and suffering. They were bruised and famished. As for the robots, they were just silent, like a device without batteries. Aldrich, half robot, half organic, wearing his signature red t-shirt and his gray coat, looked at me with that red glowing robotic eye of his, saying my name while chuckling arrogantly, holding a remote with his normal hand, rubbing the red button with his thumb, with an impatient and cynical look.